How we doing tonight? I have been watching baseball mostly, not a lot of football. Of course, I had to turn it all off a little while ago so I could concentrate on getting our spreadsheet done and getting our break going. But the last I saw, the Red Sox were just beating the thunder out of the Yankees, which was a little bit unexpected, for me anyway. Of course, the Dodgers won, which I was happy about. You know, I kind of like the Dodgers a bit, but I also like the Braves, so I was glad the Dodgers won, yet sad the Braves lost, you know. So we've got quite a few things we're going to be opening tonight, but we have some info to go over before we get started on that. And my asthma's acting up. Sorry, had to use my inhaler right there. So yeah, little interruption there. So what you see up there right now is a note about feedback. That's to let you know that mine is completely automated on eBay so that you don't ever have to wait on me. Whenever you leave positive feedback for me, you're going to instantly get it in return. The other thing, of course, is to say thanks, because I do appreciate everyone who bids and breaks and chats and hangs out with me. So glad to have everyone here tonight. We're taking a look right now at breaks that are coming up over the next 5 days. This is the stuff that is already up and running on eBay. So, yeah, we're going to be busy, but we're going to be busy through the end of the year, really. They just pour the new releases on from now through the end of the year. Tomorrow night is an autographed baseball bat, a case of Contenders Draft Picks baseball, and that's a full case, so that'll take us a little while to get through. On Wednesday night, we'll open more Leaf Best of Baseball. We'll finish up our Flawless Collegiate case that we're going to start tonight. And we're going to open another 16-box master case of Illusions Football. So that's 2 8-box inner cases with 80 hits in it. Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? On Thursday night, it will be a triple play baseball box. That's 3 autographed memorabilia items, a half case of Leaf autographed mini football helmets, a half case of Leaf autographed football jerseys, both the back half of a case that's already been started, and another case of Bowman Chrome baseball. Friday night, half case of Gold Rush autographed baseball jerseys, a case of Impeccable football, which comes out on Friday. We're going to start busting it Friday night. We'll open another case of Archive Signature Series retired players, and then we'll open a case of Topps Gold Label Baseball, also scheduled to come out on Friday. Saturday, we're going to travel back in time a little bit with a couple of boxes of 2013 Topps Supreme, a couple of boxes of 2010 plates and patches, then a second case of Topps Gold Label, and another half case break of Heritage High Number. So that's how we're looking in the days ahead. Moving on to tonight, it looks like this. We've got our free shipping breaks tonight. The autographed basketball jersey half case break, that's the back half of a case. Flawless Collegiate Football, that's going to be the start of a new case. Then our Archive Signature Series Retired Players, National Treasures Baseball, and Impeccable Basketball, those are all paid shipping breaks. So here's how it's projected to go out. The free shipping breaks I'm projecting out on Saturday. A little faster than normal. I typically will project those 6 or 7 days out, but I'm going to project it out for Saturday. It's not a lot of stuff. I think I can get it to you by Saturday. And our paid shipping breaks tonight, I'm projecting to get out the door, hopefully on Friday. And of course, if your team is not pulled in one of these breaks and you hit nothing at all, you are still entitled to a consolation trading card. It is, just a random card. It can be from any year, any series. I just grab one out of the team box and would send it your way. I do track that for a rolling 90-day period. If you're in one of the paid shipping breaks and you get skunked in there, consolation cards will ship out with the rest of the break since it is a paid shipping break. If you get skunked in one of the free shipping breaks, what happens is I typically will just hold that consolation card and then send it out the next time you have a package shipping. But if you want it sent sooner and you're in the free shipping break, you just want it in a plain envelope with a stamp, let me know. I'll take care of it. Send me a message on eBay. We'll drop it in the mail to you right away, okay? First up tonight, 3 boxes of 2018 Gold Rush autographed basketball jerseys. I'm so used to saying baseball. And it is a half case break. It's break number 2. And everything we're opening tonight ended tonight, Monday night, the 8th of October. You'll see there we have team names on the left-hand side. Winning bidders are across from it. We had one unsold team tonight. That is the Denver Nuggets here in this jersey break. So if anything were to come out for the Nuggets, well, they'd just hang out here with me. Otherwise, if it comes out for one of you, you saw the schedule, so you know about when you would see it heading your way. Last but not least, I am taking autofocus out of the mix here because you know what? I hate all that zooming in and out. Makes me insanely crazy. That's redundant, right? Insanely crazy. So anyway, that's why your background just went out of focus. So let's get our boxes up. As I said, this is the back half of the case, so we don't have to take them all out and number them. We did that when we started the case. So tonight we just get right to ripping in. Donnie's here. Hi, Donnie. And Greg and Chad are all here. Greg says Panini puts out too much stuff. Well, you know, I mean, they have the licenses for both football and basketball, so it really, you know, we get the double whammy from them. Of course, they put out stuff for, you know, hockey, I think, and soccer and other things that I don't even deal with. But, yeah, Panini keeps it hopping, but frankly, so does Topps. And we're getting ready to get a bunch of Topps stuff dumped out on us, too. So they all like to keep us busy. There's no question about that. Looks like we've got us a little Hardaway jersey here, I do believe. We are JSA authenticated. There is your paper. Here is our jersey and your JSA authentication sticker to match your paper. And of course, there that is the Miami Heat custom jersey for Penny Hardaway. And here's the thing, guys. When you get this, first of all, don't make the mistake I make and unfold it like that, because then it's like a map. It's really hard to get it folded back the same way. But when you get it, I'll fold this better before I send it out. I'm not going to fold it right now. But make sure you find this little paper before you dump everything. Sometimes, because it is folded up in the jersey, you know, they don't come in plastic bags with Gold Rush. So sometimes that little piece of paper could be floating around in an envelope or something, and you want to hang on to it. You don't want that to end up in the trash. Scott's here. Hi, Scott. Martin's here. I tell you what, Martin, you are not kidding. I mean, the last I saw, and again, I had to turn it off a while ago, but the Red Sox had gotten maybe 10 runs or something through about the 4th inning. Like, I didn't think the Yankees were ever going to get out of, I believe it was the 4th inning, and then that's the last I saw. So I have no idea what's happened since then, but they were getting the absolute tar beat out of them up to that point. This looks a lot like a Lakers jersey. Let's see if I'm right. JSA authentication there. And how about Jerry West, the logo man himself? There, of course, is your JSA sticker to go along with your autograph, your throwback Lakers jersey here with the nice Jerry West autograph. And yeah, if you didn't know, he is the guy. It is Jerry West that they used to develop the Logo Man logo for the NBA. So, little trivia for you. How about that? Oh, yeah, you guys are right. Tim Hardaway. I said Penny Hardaway, didn't I? He's Magic. He's the Orlando Magic. All those Florida teams. See what happens to me? Yeah, I believe you are correct. Guys, either way, obviously I called the correct team for the Heat. I just said Penny Hardaway, thinking Magic, of course, and that would be incorrect. Tim Hardaway for the Heat. But the important part was the Miami Heat part, so that's the important part. So here we have another JSA authentication with our JSA sticker, and this one is Allen Iverson, 76ers. And there's your custom Sixers jersey. So to recap, we have Iverson for the Sixers, we have the nice Jerry West for the Lakers, and Hardaway for the Heat. Give me 1 second to get these put out of the way. We'll move on down the line. All right, I think we're going to be next at Flawless Collegiate, aren't we? Yeah, we are. And it is the start of a new case. If you didn't see this a second ago, please take a minute and glance up there. It is all the information you need to know in regard to potential shipping dates and what happens if your team is not pulled. As soon as I get our case, there we go, of Collegiate on the table, now we can flip the page here. So this is going to be one box of 2018 Flawless Collegiate Football. It's a half case break. It is break number 5. And of course, it's the start of a new case, so you know what that means. We're going to take it all out of the box. In this case, all is only 2, so it's not going to take us too long. We'll number it on the end. I will use random.org to make the determination as to which one we open tonight and which one gets opened in a couple of days when we break this again. I actually don't remember when we break this again. Is it Wednesday? Thursday? It's soon. But I think it's not tomorrow. Because tomorrow, I don't remember. Isn't that awful? I just put it up there and I already don't remember what we're breaking tomorrow. But I'm pretty sure it's not this. I think we'll have a little day in between or something, and this will show back up again roughly Wednesday night, I do believe. So here we go over to our friend, sometimes our foe, random.org. Pretty simple. I'm going to type in the number 1 and the number 2. I will hit random 3 different times. The first 2 do not count. The third one will tell us the story of which box we're going to open tonight. So ignore the first one, ignore the second one. Here comes our third and final. 3 times date and time stamp tells us we are opening box number 1 out of our case. Box number 2 is going to get set aside for a rainy day. Hey Jerry, did I see you earlier? And free bonus and free reviews and free bonuses is here too. Hi reviews. And Josh, did I say hi to you, Joshua? Hi Joshua. Hi Jerry. I might have. I don't know. Greg, what are you saying is overpriced? This? The Flawless? Oh yeah, I don't really think Flawless. I mean, Flawless is not cheap. I will grant you guys that. Flawless is not cheap. But I don't really, when you look at the resale price, I don't think I would call it overpriced. But everybody, of course, has got their own opinions about how these sorts of things go. So everybody, you could ask 10 different people and probably get 10 different opinions on just about anything these days. You think it's Pat Mahomes time, huh, Jerry? We did pull a nice Pat Mahomes out of, what was it, the first case, guys? Might have been the first case. Because it sold for, that first case sold for like next to nothing. It was really like probably the lowest cost Flawless break I've ever seen. And we pulled the most amazing stuff out of it, including a Pat Mahomes. So let's see if we can't get him in here again tonight. All right, so Chase Litton, and that is numbered to 20. So everyone knows these are going to go to their active players, go to their current teams. And if it is a retired player, it will go to the team that they played for the longest, the pro team, obviously, that they played for the longest. Lamar Jackson, numbered to 15, with a nice patch there from U of L. Of course, Lamar Jackson heads to the Ravens. Brian Bosworth, I tell you what, he has got the best luck. This is numbered to 25, and I want to say that the same person's been buying the Seahawks for the last few breaks, and I believe he's hit every time. I think he went, if I'm remembering correctly, I think he went Bosworth and then Rashad Penny, and now here's Bosworth to 25. Isn't that crazy? Oh, Cowboys, look at you go with a little Roger Staubach to 20. I'm liking that. If you've got the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, Jerry, did I not say Seattle Seahawks on Brian Bosworth? I'm sorry, I thought I did. You know what? Sometimes, guys, I guess I think I say things and I guess I don't, but I thought that I did. So sorry if I did not say that on the Bosworth. Joey Bosa comes out to 15. That's for the Chargers. You've got a little bit of something happening over there on your patch. A little bit of lettering, writing, something off on the side there. Alan Lazard to 25. I always have a hard time remembering where Alan Lazard went. Let me see if I can grab that. Jags. He was an undrafted free agent. I thought Jags, but I wanted to double check it. So yeah, he is a Jag. Of course, you could see there in the background what is coming up. It is a Nike swoosh 1 of 1. It's headed to the Denver Broncos with Royce Freeman. We like having the nice Nike swoosh 1 of 1s. Yes, indeed. Nice hit for the Broncos. Right behind that, here comes Nick Chubb for the Browns. That is numbered to 10 with an excellent patch attached to it. Now we're going to take a look at our big hits, if you will, or our bigger hits. Denzel Ward, that is numbered to 20. Denzel Ward, of course, is also a Brown. The little card that tells us, you know, things are legit with the little gemstones. Oh, how about a nice Saquon Barkley to 25? That right there just made somebody's night. Oh, yes, there's your diamond chip, your Saquon Barkley autograph, numbered to 25. That's the second Barkley we've pulled out of Flawless Collegiate, but I think our other one was not that low numbered, and I don't think it had the diamond chip. Oh, check this out. Didn't we already pulled one of these out of yes, we did. This numbered to 15 with Baker Mayfield and Lamar Jackson. We pulled one of these out of another one of our cases, so there are only 15. You know what? We've pulled 2 already, so we're kind of cranking it out there as well. But you know what that means. We've got 2 different teams on there, so we're going to roll over to the spreadsheet here in a moment. We're going to find out if we have the same team owner for both teams or not. If we do, of course, they take it outright. If we don't, we'll go to random.org, and it would be entered left to right. So it would go in Browns first, Ravens second. We would hit random 3 different times. The first 2 would not count. The third one would tell the story of where it goes. That's if we have to go to random, and I'm thinking we probably will have to, but let's go find out. Let's go check it out. Fast 0425 has the Browns. Where are our Baltimore Ravens? That's Carrar 69. So, in fact, we are headed over to the dreaded random.org to make a decision on this one. Okay, so once again, Browns go in first because they're on the left. Ravens go in the second time. Did I just type in the opposite of what I said? Boy, it's been one of those days. All right, random's going to be run 3 times. The first 2 do not count, so the third one's the one you pay attention to. Ignore the first one. You ignore the second one. Here comes our third and final. There you'll see 3 times our date and time stamp. That one's headed to the Ravens. So the Baltimore Ravens scoring big here with this card. You notice that I put that in a little clear bag a moment ago. That's so I could write on it and remind myself who won the random. Okay, so this handsome card right here goes to the Lamar Jackson bidding spot for the Ravens. This incredible card just made somebody a lot of money, and it is Saquon Barkley numbered to 25 with your little diamond chip in there. We also have a Denzel Ward numbered to 20, so the Browns are not going home empty-handed. You do have the Denzel Ward with the diamond chip in there. Handsome Royce Freeman Nike swoosh 1 of 1. That one's going to the Broncos. Alan Lazard to 25 for the Jags. A nice Nick Chubb /10 for the Browns. The Roger Staubach /20, which I really like that hit for the Dallas Cowboys. Brian Bosworth, Seattle Seahawks, numbered /25. Another Lamar Jackson, basically just telling you that the Ravens were on fire in this case, because that goes to them too. Joey Bosa is the Chargers. That is numbered /15. And I can't remember where Chase Litton goes, so I'm going to look that one up real quickly, and it is numbered /20. And I don't remember a current team for Chase Litton, so let's check it out. That one is not on my radar for some reason. So let's go find out what the answer is to that, and then that'll be the last one in our recap here. He's a Kansas City Chief. Don't know why I couldn't remember that, but I couldn't remember that. Somebody else said, Glenn, you said the Cardinals? Well, let me go back and look again, because I show him as a Kansas City Chief. So let's go back here and I'll just double check that. I definitely don't show him as a Cardinal. Yeah, he is for sure. Kansas City Chiefs is what he's showing on NFL.com. That's what I thought I read, but then you typed in Cardinals and I thought I was wrong. So yeah, Kansas City Chiefs for Chase Litton. Okay, so that is our case, or our half case rather, of Flawless Collegiate. And of course, we'll be doing the back half of that case in a couple of days. I think Wednesday night was the answer, I think. But I will, let's just double check that so I can tell you for certain. Yes, it is Wednesday night. So we will finish that case of Flawless Collegiate that we started tonight. We'll finish up on Wednesday night. We're going to be opening some Archive Signature Series Retired Players Edition coming up next. Probably everyone has seen this information by now, but for somebody who may have tuned in late, or you were, on a snack run or something, please take a minute, review what you see there, ask me any questions that you have. It gives you anticipated shipping dates as well as your information about what happens if your team is not chosen. 20 boxes of 2018 Archive Signature Series Retired Players Edition. This is break number 3. And of course, it's a full case. It sounds like a lot with 20 boxes, but there's just one card per box, so it doesn't take us too awfully long to get through it. And of course, team names are on the left. Winning bidders, once again, are across from it on the right-hand side. And let me get our case up here. That might be helpful, right? If we're going to open it, I kind of have to have it up here. Yeah, something like that. Okay. We've had pretty good luck with this. We pulled several one-of-ones out of our other cases. I think we had a couple of them in one case. Actually, we might have had a couple in both the other cases. Reggie Jackson was one of them. I can't really remember who the others were. I do know that we pulled a nice Johnny Bench, numbered /5, out of one of the cases. So we've definitely had some fun with Archive Signature Retired, and we've definitely pulled some good retired guys out of here in some of our past cases. So, we got to make it happen again right now. Jerry, what are you saying is for sale for $51.89? Jerry's working on something. I don't know what it is. Scott's booing baseball. Scott only likes to watch basketball. He boos every time we have baseball and football. Greg, the Ravens hit with Lamar Jackson on the relic. And then Lamar Jackson again on the autograph card that was a Baker Mayfield Lamar Jackson dual auto card. I'm assuming that's what you were asking me, right? Out of Flawless? I think that's what you were asking me. The dual autograph card was maybe numbered /15, I think. Oh, Jerry, you're saying that's what you paid for the Chiefs. I get it now. In other words, you're the Chase Litton is for sale, in other words. I understand what you're saying now. That took me a minute. I didn't pick that up for a second. I'm a little slow tonight. Some might argue I'm a little slow every night, but be nice. Yeah, today was like a crazy day. I had so much planned to get done, and I did get a fair amount done, but one of our cats got sick last night in the overnight hours and was like really sick. So I had to take Kitty off to the vet today, and we're there for a long time because they did a bunch of tests and blood work and x-rays and such, and you know, they would do something, then you have to wait to get the results, and then do something else and wait to get the results. And I'll tell you what the end result was, a $500 bill. Like, holy cow. Like, it's way more expensive for your pet to get sick than for you to get sick. And all that, and they still don't exactly know what made the cat sick. So they just shot him up with some stuff and sent us back home and said, wait and see what happens. If he's not better by Friday, bring him back again. Oh, okay. Fabricio, it will be Impeccable is, well, it's after this and after National Treasure, so I can't give you an exact time, but I would estimate probably 35 minutes or so from now, 35, 40 minutes, something like that. Just a guess. Ron Say for the Dodgers is first out. That is numbered to 15. Oh, you called my cat an a-hole. Come on, Jerry. That's not nice. He's actually a really sweet little cat. This is the Rangers. It is Juan Gonzalez. And Carl Yastrzemski comes out with a 1 of 1. I like that 1 of 1 too, just by the way. Yeah, that's really cool for the Red Sox. I like Carl Yastrzemski anyway, and 1 of 1, I'm a fan. Expos, Mark Langston, that is numbered to 67. For anyone who does not know, the former Montreal Expos are the current Washington Nationals. Cards always stay with their franchise, so that will go to the Nationals. For the Braves, we have David Justice, and that is numbered to 74. Edgar Renteria, and where's the number here for Edgar? 6. It's numbered to 6 for the St. Louis Cardinals. Pretty cool. I like that. Oh, well, Jerry, I don't disagree with you. Some cats totally can be that way, but this little cat is actually really sweet. Steve Carlton, and it is numbered to 7 for the Phillies. I like that hit a lot as well. Yeah, he actually kind of thinks he's a dog. He comes when you call him. He likes to sit in your lap. He's actually a real sweet cat. Matt Williams, that is numbered to 99. And that is the Giants. But I understand, not everybody likes cats. We're kind of an equal opportunity family. That is numbered to 5. It is for the Red Sox as well. We like cats and dogs and pretty much every kind of animal out there. We like we're kind of animal lovers around here. Frank Viola for the Twins, numbered to 51. Andre Dawson. Oh, I like Andre Dawson too. That is numbered to 15. I remember him fondly. And that again, the Montreal Expos, the current Washington Nationals. So that's where that one goes. For the Rangers, it is numbered to 40. It is Charlie Huff. Another Allen and Ginter, and that is Rod Carew, baby. Oh, yeah, it is. And that is numbered to 5 for the Twins. You know, Topps always bounces Rod Carew around. It's like one year you'll find him in a set as a twin, and then the next year in the same set they'll put him in as an angel. They bounce him around, but he's a twin on that card. How about little Rodriguez 1 of 1 for the Rangers? Oh, yeah, man. Little Pudge. Ivan Rodriguez 1 of 1 for the Rangers. I love this case right now. Mark Mulder, Oakland A's. And Mark Mulder is also a 1 of 1. How many is that? 4? Pack Wars. Oh, wow. I was like, that card looks really unusual to me. That's why it's a Pack Wars card. Huh. That's kind of cool. That's probably at least our 4th 1 of 1 out of here, so not too shabby in that department so far. The Tigers hit with Bill Madlock. That is numbered to 84. Blue Jays, Dave Stieb, numbered to 99. I don't remember this guy. You guys were talking about him the other night. We pulled him out of another case as well. Different card, but, you know, same player. I just don't remember him, but many of you apparently do. Andrew Jones for the Braves. That one is also a 1 of 1, crazily enough. And then we have a little Alkaline, numbered to 9 for the Tigers. And last out, oh, that's cool too, and another 1 of 1. Jim Tomei for the Indians. Like, that is a lot of 1 of 1s. We're going to count how many it is as we go through here, because I'm kind of curious now. But that's at least probably 6. Oh, I pronounced Tomei right? Okay, good. Jerry's like, hey, you pronounced his name right this time. You know what? I pronounce all the names wrong. For those of you who do not break with me often or haven't broken with me before, I have a weird thing with names. I just can't pronounce them right most of the time. Even when I know what they are and I hear them said a lot, I just can't spit them out right. I don't know. It's a mental block at this point, but you could sort of make a drinking game out of it if you wanted to. So there's a 1 of 1, Oakland A's. We're going to set our 1 of 1s aside because I want to know how many we have. For the Indians, there's a Jim Tomei 1 of 1. There's Alkaline, numbered to 9 for the Tigers. Here's a 1 of 1, Andrew Jones for the Braves. Here comes Dave Stieb. I think it's Steve, might not be, but whatever, to 99 for the Blue Jays. Then we have to 84. A little Bill Madlock coming out for the Tigers. The Rangers get Pudge, Ivan Rodriguez, 1 of 1. Then we have the nice Rod Carew for the Twins, numbered to 5. Charlie Huff for the Rangers to 40. Andre Dawson to 15. Expos go to their current franchise name and location, which is the Washington Nationals. Frank Viola, that is numbered to 51. And that is, of course, the Minnesota Twins. And then we have another for the Red Sox, numbered to 5, with Kevin, I'm just going to call him Kevin. Matt Williams for the Giants. That one is numbered to 99. Steve Carlton, I like this a lot for the Phillies. A lot. What's that from? Saturday Night Live? I like it a lot. It's numbered to 7. Edgar Renteria, that is numbered to 6 for the St. Louis Cardinals. David Justice to 74 for the Braves. Mark Langston, that is another one for the Expos, which of course is the current Washington Nationals. Oh, yes, I love this. 1 of 1, Carl Yastrzemski, Red Sox. Juan Gonzalez for the Rangers. That is numbered to 15. And Ron Say to 15 for the Dodgers. So we ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1 of 1s out of that case. So how about that? 25% of the case came out as 1 of 1s. I'll take that. I like that plan. That's a good plan. Okay, so we're going to be next heading into National Treasures Baseball. A little NT time. Where is my spreadsheet tab? There it is. Okay, so if you haven't seen this yet, you know the drill. Look up there, please. The paid shipping breaks, which is what we just finished, Archive Signature Series, National Treasures coming up, and Impeccable coming up, projecting to go out roughly Friday. And the free shipping breaks, the basketball jersey and the Flawless Collegiate that we've already opened, going out roughly Saturday. If you get skunked in anything, the free shipping breaks, typically consolation cards, will go out with your next package unless you tell me otherwise. If you get skunked in a paid shipping break, it's going to ship with the rest of the break because, yeah, well, because it's a paid shipping break, right? That makes sense. So 4 boxes of 2018 National Treasures Baseball full case break number 5. Once again, ended tonight, Monday night, the 8th of October. With our team names on the left, your name in lights across from your team on the right-hand side, if you happen to be lucky enough to be the winning bidder tonight. I think that this is the last case of National Treasures that I have hanging around here, too. Unless I am overlooking one, which is possible. There is a lot of stuff down there right now, but I think this is the last of the NT baseball that I have on hand. So we might be waving goodbye to this one after tonight, unless I either buy more or unless I find more when I'm rearranging things. Because that does happen sometimes. Sometimes I'll just be working to, you know, put things away, rearrange something, and I'll find a case of something I thought I didn't have any more of. Be like, oh, all right, well, I guess we better open that then. Oh, it was from Dumb and Dumber. Okay, thank you. I couldn't remember, Scott. I like it a lot. A lot, a lot. Yeah, I know. I thought it was Saturday Night Live. I couldn't place it, but yeah, I guess that's right. Dumb and Dumber. I knew somebody would know. Latchman, no. I mean, you guys know, it says it right in the listing description that I do combined shipping as long as you wait for a manually combined invoice. I mean, the other teams are not free, but they're not full price. So as long as you wait for a manually combined invoice. Now, if you start checking out and check out before that, then you would be paying full price for every single team. Because here's the deal, guys. If you don't wait on me, eBay adds it all up as a full price all the way across the board. And then after that, guess what else they do? Then they charge me 10% of that shipping fee. Yeah, that's right. They take 10% of it. Then PayPal, actually they might take 10.5, I can't remember. And then PayPal takes their percentage of it. So yeah, they take like 15% or so of the shipping that is charged as well. So that's why the combined shipping only applies if you wait for the manual invoice. But of course, all that stuff you guys probably all know because it is there in the listing description and tells you all about how that sort of thing works. And of course, those manual invoices go out every single night. You don't have to email and ask for them. They're automatically sent. But what happens is this: I don't start working on them until after the last auction of the night has ended, which is not always necessarily going to be the break you're in. Because as you see, we do multiple breaks per night. So, you know, if you're in one of the earlier products, it might be a little while before you would see an invoice because I'm waiting for the last auctions of the entire evening to end because I do combine it for the full day. But they always go out the door. Usually you're going to get them, if the break is at 10, most of the time you will have your invoice by probably 9:15, sometimes a little earlier, sometimes a little later, but generally within that kind of time frame. Corey, you're at war with the squirrels up in Alaska. Well, that's too bad to hear. Warring with squirrels doesn't sound like very much fun. So Francisco Lindor is coming up first for the Cleveland Indians. That is numbered to 99 with a relic. Then we have to 99 for the Nats. It is Daniel Murphy. Mark McGuire and the St. Louis Cardinals to 99 with that relic. We got a throwback relic here. That is George Sisler to 25 for St. Louis Cardinals. Zach Granite, Minnesota Twins to 49. Nice patch. I think we pull Zach Granite pretty much every case of this, don't we? I mean, it really seems like I've pulled Zach Granite out of every case of NT. Maybe I haven't, but it seems like I have. J.P. Crawford to 49. Relic and autograph for the Phillies. Ooh, I like this patch. This is really nice. Santander for the Baltimore Orioles to 99. Loving the patch. Loving it. Andrew Benintendi, he was playing well tonight. The last I saw anyway. That is numbered to 99. Boston Red Sox. Oh, our first booklet that I see is going to make somebody very happy. It's Ozzie Albies, numbered to 99 for those Atlanta Braves. One of their hot young rookies. Nice hit if you've got the Braves tonight. I know the Braves lost to the Dodgers, which is a little bit of a bummer way to end the season. I do get that. But they've got a great young core. They're going to be back there for many years in a row, I would imagine. And nice hit there for the Braves. Gary Sanchez to 99 for the Yankees. Then we have Aaron Judge for the Yankees. Ricky Henderson, that is numbered to 10. I always did like Ricky Henderson. That is the Oakland A's. Got another throwback relic. This is Mel Ott to 99. And guys, this says New York, but this was the New York Giants, okay, which are the current San Francisco Giants. It's not the New York Mets. That's a completely different franchise. So Mel Ott goes to the San Francisco Giants by way of the original team being the New York Giants. Same story. Cards always stay with their franchise. Max Fried for the Braves to 99. Eric Fetty to 99 for the Nats. Oh, look at that. I like that too. That is Rafael Devers to 25 for the Red Sox. Yeah, I like that card. I like the whole way it's laid out. The patch configuration and everything on that one's really quite nice. I like it. It's very nice. Here comes a cut signature booklet. And it is Hoyt Wilhelm to 10. And why does it just say California on it? I don't know about that. So Hoyt Wilhelm, what is that? What does that mean? Why does it just say California? Let's go look it up. Hang on a second. Because I kind of want to know the answer to that right now. I know we could look it up after the break, but we're going to have to look it up eventually, so I'm going to look it up right now. Just because I want to know why it just says, I mean, does that mean, like, why does it just say California? I don't get it. So, let's find out what the answer to this is. And of course his stats don't want to load, because why would that make my life easy? So it says on here, oh, good grief, there's a ton of different teams on there. Yeah, we will have to figure, I will have to go back and figure that out later. So I will figure that one out later. We'll go back to there. Because that is a big, I thought it might be quick and easy to look at, but it's not. So we will do it at the end of the break. Joshua, I do not have another date schedule for the basketball jerseys to break. Nick Williams to 99. I have, we'll probably be doing some single basketball jerseys coming up next week, but I don't have another break scheduled for the half case. Tomas Nido to 99 for the Mets. Yeah, Jerry, I don't know. I'm going to go back and look up Hoyt Wilhelm. I just thought it might be quick and easy for me to tell right then in the middle of the break, and it wasn't. So we're going to finish the break, and then I will go back to the stats page and try and sort it out. This is Duke Snyder. That is, of course, the Dodgers. Or no, not the Dodgers. Or maybe the Dodgers. Maybe the Dodgers. I got to think about him too. I think he's the Dodgers, but Duke Snyder, we'll look him up as well while we're looking stuff up. Stan Musial to 5. That's a little Game Gear relic. And here we have Carson Fulmer. That is numbered to 10 for the White Sox. We already had some Cardinals in here, Corey. I'm pretty sure we already had some Cardinals in here, didn't we? I think we did. Alzolay for the Cubbies. That is numbered to 49. The White Sox are coming up next. White Sox numbered to 99. Oh, there it is. Angels. And Angels had a nice, reasonable buy-in tonight. Nothing that was too outrageously priced. And you are handsomely rewarded with Shohei Ohtani to 49. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. We like it. I like it anyway. Our booklet here, we've got a duel. It is Nolan Ryan and Steve Carlton, numbered to 25. Astros and Phillies in play. Really nice booklet. We will, of course, have to potentially take that to random if we have different team owners. So it's going to go in our housekeeping area along with these two fellows and then our redemption, which we haven't flipped yet. So all in all, this has been a pretty good case so far. I'm happy with what we've got at the moment. Here's another Shohei Ohtani. This one isn't autographed, but that's okay. You already got that nice autograph to 49. You can have this to 99 to go along with it. Mitch Garver, Minnesota Twins to 99. Behind that, we have numbered to 99, Mike Piazza, Dodgers. Whoops, got the wrong sleeve for that one. Here comes another New York Giant. Once again, guys, the former New York Giants are the current San Francisco Giants. So Gabby Hartnett to 99 goes to the San Francisco Giants because that's where the franchise moved to. Kevin Newman to 99, Arizona Diamondbacks. Nick Williams to 25, Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies had a pretty good little break so far tonight, as a matter of fact. You do have definitely a bad corner down there, lower right. Actually, both lower corners, but I notice it particularly lower right. You've got some noticeable chipping back there. Here comes Harrison Bader to 99, St. Louis Cardinals for Corey. The Yankees were feeling a little left out, but here's your man Clint Frazier to 99, so to make sure we don't leave you empty-handed. Jimmy Fox, wow, that is numbered to 10 for the Red Sox with legendary materials for Jimmy Fox. That's kind of cool too, actually. Yeah, I like that too. A redemption to flip over. Let's check this out. And it is Kyle Farmer, rookie signatures. That will be the Dodgers. We will go to the checklist and check that out momentarily. I'm pretty sure that this is the Dodgers for Duke Snyder, but I am going to look it up and make sure. I mean, like I'm 99.9% sure that, you know, Brooklyn Dodgers, Los Angeles Dodgers. But anyway, we're gonna look it up for the sake of argument, since I'm looking up this other stuff anyway, and just make sure that I am correct about that, although I'm pretty sure I am. And yeah, okay, so our Brooklyn Dodgers are, of course, as expected, our former Los Angeles Dodgers. So there we go, and that answers that question. Now we've got to go back to Mr. Hoyt Wilhelm here. He's the man I got to figure out at the moment, because his card just said California on it, and I don't know what the heck team that is referencing, so I've got to try to sort of figure that out, because he played for about 1,000,001 places, and I'm trying right now to see who that is. So hold tight for a second. I'm looking it up on the iPad. Yeah, the Angels. He played one season. Can you believe that? 1969. He played for the California Angels. One season out of like a zillion seasons that this guy played was for California. So yeah. So the Angels end up having like a insanely good kind of break when you add Hoyt Wilhelm here to their haul. So now we need to go to the checklist and take care of this, which is Kyle Farmer. Yeah, Edward, for sure. I knew it was California on Hoyt Wilhelm because it says, you know, California there on the card. But I was just making sure that that team was, in fact, the Angels, as opposed to perhaps some other team that had subsequently relocated or renamed. You know, franchises move around a lot and all that sort of thing. So that's all I was checking. We definitely knew it was for the California team, unquestionably, because they did have that part on there. We just had to make sure it was that I was getting it to the correct team. So that's how we got that sorted out. Because of course, you know, it's not going to say Angels or anything on here either. You guys will see that in a minute. It will say it will say the same thing on the card, just say California, because they are not licensed, of course, at Panini to produce baseball. That's a Topps thing, so they have to work their way around it. So rookie signatures is where we're heading for Kyle Farmer. We're going to find out what this is numbered to. Of course, it is going to be for the Dodgers. That much we do know. And Kyle Farmer here, card number 18, is going to be numbered to 99. And see, there you can see, Edward, this is what the checklist looks like, right? So it doesn't give us any teams on there either. But of course, again, that did say California on it. So I just had to go make sure that we knew which team that was. That's all. Now we are taking a look at Nolan Ryan and Steve Carlton on this card for the Astros and the Phillies. So what's going to happen here is that, did I switch your view back or did I leave you sitting over there? I left you sitting over there. Let's bring you back. This is what I was looking at with the Astros and the Phillies on it. And I left you in the wrong place for a minute. And we're going to go to our checklist. No, we're going to our spreadsheet. I left you on the checklist momentarily. We're looking on our spreadsheet here to see if we have the same team owner or not. So Houston Astros, Foolicious, or something kind of similar to that, and the Philadelphia Phillies. Where are you, Phillies? So no, we do not have the same team owner. So you know what that means. Yes, we're headed to random. So in this case, once again, our card was oriented with a left to right orientation. And of course, we had the Astros on the left and the Phillies are there on the right-hand side. So it is going to be typed in as Astros and then Phillies. And then I'll hit random 3 different times. And the third one will determine where that's going to go. So the first 2 you can ignore. The third one's going to tell the answer, all right? So, yes, Jason, yes, we definitely know that Kyle Farmer is a Dodger. We did call him for a Dodger, absolutely. Once again, going to the checklist to find out what it was going to be numbered to in that case, but absolutely Kyle Farmer is a Dodger. There was never any question about that one. So here we go. You can ignore the first one, ignore the second one. Here's our third and final. There's 3 times our date and time stamp, and it comes up with the Astros by way of random. So this handsome card right here going to the Nolan Ryan Houston Astros bidding position on the booklet. All right, so let's recap the rest of our break. Our Hoyt Wilhelm numbered to 10, the cut signature relic booklet. We have checked that out, and it was, in fact, the Angels. Legend Materials, Boston Red Sox to 10, Jimmy Fox, piece of the baseball bat. Mr. Ozzie Albies was our next booklet. It was numbered to 99 for the Atlanta Braves. So those are all 4 of our booklets. Our redemption, of course, numbered to 99. Rookie signature was the card set. Kyle Farmer, the player for the Dodgers. And then we had Phillies to 25. We had the Diamondbacks to 99. Gabby Hartnett, once again, guys, New York Mets are the current, or the New York Giants are the current San Francisco Giants. They are not the New York Mets. This was the original New York Giants going to current San Francisco Giants. Mike Piazza for the Dodgers, Mitch Garver and the Twins, Shohei Ohtani and the Angels. Brooklyn Dodgers, Duke Snyder, Clint Frazier for the Yankees, Vieira, White Sox, Stan Musial to 5 for the Cardinals, Tomas Nido for the Mets, Nick Williams and the Phillies, Rafael Devers and the Red Sox, Eric Fetty for the Nationals, Max Fried for the Braves. Greg is asking in chat, guys, if whoever has the Houston Astros tonight is interested in selling anything that they pulled. So if you are and you're watching live, jump in here and let us know. Greg's interested. There is Shohei Ohtani. That is numbered to 49 for the Angels. Another New York Giants card, which goes to the San Francisco Giants, Mel Ott. Ricky Henderson, numbered to 10, Oakland A's. Gary Sanchez for the Yankees. Santander to 99 for the Baltimore Orioles. J.P. Crawford to 49 for the Phillies. Zach Granite to 49 for the Twins. Harrison Bader, St. Louis Cardinals to 99. The Cubbies hit with Alzolay. The White Sox with Fulmer. Aaron Judge for the Yankees. Benintendi for the Red Sox. George Sisler for the St. Louis Cardinals. That is numbered to 99. Mark McGuire and the St. Louis Cardinals. Daniel Murphy and the Nationals. And Francisco Lindor for the Indians. So that takes care of our National Treasures baseball tonight. And Minnesota, you said your name is not on the list. What team do you think, what team do you have in here, or do you think that you have in here? Can you let me know, and we'll try to figure out what's going on with it? Because here is who I show was in the break that we just completed. So, Minnesota, I believe you came in and asked a question about this the other night, too, but you took off before we could interact. So, can you let me know? I don't know what team that you're looking for. So, if you can let me know, then we'll try and figure that out, okay? Yeah, so, all right, we're waiting to hear. Okay, so you're in the wrong break? Okay, all right, then we'll move on down the road here then and keep on trucking. So we're going to be going into impeccable basketball. So everyone by now, I imagine you've seen this up there. You've heard me talk about it a few times. If you haven't, please read the information that you see there. Jump into chat and ask me any questions that you have. Or if you're watching it on tape delay, so to speak, the uploaded version, you can always send me a message by way of eBay and I'll hit you up and answer you there. So this is 3 boxes of 2017-18 Impeccable Basketball. This is a full case break. It is break number 3. And of course it ended tonight as well, Monday night, the 8th of October. We have our team names there on the left. Winning bidders are across from it on the right-hand side. This is the last case of Impeccable that I have too. So we're going to be wrapping it up after tonight. And I don't really think there's any more to be had of this either. I think it's, well, I'm sure there is at the right price, but we don't want to pay the prices people are asking these days, or the break would be astronomically expensive. Yeah, Martin, anytime you're looking at the Panini stuff, well, anytime you're looking at any baseball that isn't Topps, it's going to be licensed through the Players Association most of the time. Sometimes it's licensed just through the individual players. That's often how Leaf does it. But if you're looking at Panini and the other guys, you know, Upper Deck, any of those guys, it's going to be licensed typically through the Players Association, which means it's slightly different than the MLB licensing. And so, you know, they don't, that's why it will just say, for instance, Baltimore on it, and it won't say Baltimore Orioles, you know. So that's like why we had to go look up and see the one that just said California. I'm like, is that going to be the California Angels? Is that going to be some other team from, like, you know, 1900 that I'm not thinking about or whatever? So sometimes that's why we have to do a little extra due diligence when we're in those types, because they can't put in the rest of the team name. They can only give us the city part of it. And that's true of anybody but Topps when you're looking at football. I mean baseball. Why did I say football? Because I'm thinking, man, I wish they still made Topps football. But that's, yeah, but we weren't talking about football. We were talking about baseball. Sorry. Greg also wanted to know if the Orioles are selling. So the Astros and the Orioles in National Treasures, if either one of those team owners happens to be interested in selling the cards that you pulled tonight, it sounds like Greg is in the market, and you might want to reach out and have a little convo with him and see what's going on. Okay, so let's start out here with our metal cards out of Impeccable, and our first out is Reggie Miller. That is numbered to 99 for the Pacers. We're going to have another metal card here. Yes, Martin, Topps owns, Bowman is a Topps brand. It's basically, hang on one second. This is Markelle Fultz on our metal card to 99 for the 76ers. Basically, Bowman is the prospect line of Topps, okay? So when you're buying into a Bowman break, you're going to have current year rookies usually, and then mostly prospects, because that's what the whole Bowman line is about. It's about the up-and-coming players that are in the farm system, and some of the current year rookies are in there as well. When you buy into a Topps break, Topps, their focus is always going to be the current players, and it's not really going to have prospects in it. So both companies are Topps, but one of them, of course, is Prospects, the Bowman brand, and then one of them is your current everyday players, which is the Topps brand. So does that make sense? All right, let's open up our ingot card here. This is always a fun one to open. It's the Golden State Warriors tonight, and it's Jordan Bell, and we're silver to 16. So one of our cases was gold. Our other two cases have been silver on our little ingot. Nurkic to 49. For the Blazers, Gordon Hayward to 99 for the Celtics, Chris Middleton to 99 for the Bucks, a redemption. Tom Gugliotta for the T-Wolves, that is numbered to 99. Then we have Lou Williams for the Clippers. That's numbered to 99. Oops, that's the wrong. I just grabbed the wrong sleeve for a second. Kevin Johnson and the Cleveland Cavaliers. That one is numbered to 7. Really nice low number Kevin Johnson. If you've got the Cavs, you probably like that hit. Out of every single case we opened, we pulled a Donovan Mitchell autograph. How about that? That's numbered to 99. We opened 3 cases of Impeccable, and we pulled 3 Donovan Mitchell autographs. Wonder what the odds are of that. I don't know. But that, I think, is pretty good. Right? I think so. Ben Simmons to 49, 76ers. Bradley Beal to 99 for the Wizards. Gordon Hayward to 99, Celtics. Doug Collins, 76ers to 99. Craig, I don't know what's new next week. I haven't looked that far ahead. Maybe Impeccable Football might be next week, but I'm not 100% sure about that. No, Impeccable Football is this Friday, isn't it? Yeah. Impeccable Football Friday and Gold Label Baseball Friday. I don't know what's next Wednesday. I have no idea. I'm just thinking about what's next, exactly next, which is coming out Friday of this week. For the Kings, it's Mike Bibby. Wow, I haven't seen one of his autographs in a while. That's numbered to 99. Zach Collins coming out for the Trail Blazers, numbered to 10. Nice looking card, low hit, good patch. Yeah, those are the end of this week. This Friday is another redemption, is the Gold Label Baseball and Impeccable Football. Those should already be up and listed because they come out Friday. Dennis Smith Jr. and the Mavericks to 99. Nice hit. Enos Kanter and the Knicks to 49. Michael Beasley to 99 with the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns to 99. Timberwolves. Joe Dumars for the Knicks. That is numbered to what? 99. I mean the Pistons. Did I say the Knicks? I'm sorry. He's a Piston. I don't know why I said Knicks. I got Knicks on the brain. Frank Jackson, Nola to 99. Gold Label is baseball, tops. Jamal Mashburn. Oh, you know I love some Jamal Mashburn because he's from my UK Wildcats, baby. I love Jamal Mashburn. He is numbered to 49, and he's a Charlotte Hornet right there. For the Knicks, it's Frank Ntilikina. The Lakers are about to be happy. That's numbered to 25. It's Kyle Kuzma coming out for the Lakers, numbered to 99. Not too shabby. Not too shabby indeed. All right, we've got a couple of redemptions yet to flip over. Then we'll recap our hits. Of course, we don't recap our base cards, but we will recap the hits. But first, we've got the redemptions to flip, and then we'll go to the website checklist and verify them. I wonder if that would have gone. That might have gone in a... Yeah, it would have. Yeah. I like to put them in sleeves so I can write on them. And some people get upset if you write on their redemption card, so I started using sleeves for that purpose. We have Brandon Ingram, Elegance Veteran Jersey Autograph, Hollow Gold. That sounds like it's going to be very low numbered, doesn't it? And then Sean Bradley, Elegance Retired Jersey Autographs. So let's go get those all verified. So the Lakers end up having themselves a pretty good little break when it's all said and done, huh? I better bring you along with me. I'm over here, and then I left you over there. All right, we have to go through a little bit of a drop-down menu here, but it won't take us but a second to get things going here. If I would choose the right thing, that is. I clicked on the wrong thing there for a second. All right, we're going to go to the Sean Bradley first. Elegance retired jersey autographs right there. Card number 11. Sean Bradley is going to be numbered to 99 for the 76ers. Now our other one is Elegance veteran jersey autograph hollow gold. That's like a mouthful. All right, so we need Elegance veteran jersey autograph hollow gold. Card number 7. Brandon Ingram is going to be numbered to 10. See, I thought that sounded like that was a pretty low number. And in fact, it was a very low number, 210. So let's recap our break here. The Lakers hit with the Brandon Ingram redemption that will be numbered to 10. Sean Bradley for the 76ers to 99 on that redemption. Our little metal ingot is Jordan Bell. It's numbered to 16 for the Golden State Warriors. And then we had Frank Ntilikina to 25. Jamal Mashburn to 49. Ntilikina, of course, was a Knick. Jamal Mashburn is a Hornet. Nola to 99. Frank Jackson, sorry, that bug or something landed on my hand, I think. It felt like it anyway. Joe Dumars to what is that number? 299, Pistons. A metal Markelle Fultz for the 76ers to 99. A metal Reggie Miller to 99 for the Pacers. The other nice hit the Lakers pulled tonight, the Kyle Kuzma to 99. Dennis Smith Jr. to 99 for the Mavericks. Zach Collins to 10 for the Trailblazers. Sacramento Kings, Mike Bibby to 99. Doug Collins for the 76ers to 99. Donovan Mitchell, 99 for the Jazz. We are 3 for 3. 3 cases, 3 Donovan Mitchell autographs. I like that plan. Kevin Johnson to 7 for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Lou Williams for the Clippers to 99. And then last but not least, the Timberwolves to 99. And believe it or not, that's all of our breaks tonight. It's kind of a short night for us, wasn't it, as a whole? Oh, Latchman, you didn't have any luck tonight? Oh, man, did we not hit anything for you at all tonight, the whole night? Well, you know, of course, Latchman, you'll get some consolation cards, and maybe you will have some better luck there. Sometimes it works out that way, you know? Sometimes you do. So even though you didn't have good luck tonight, maybe you'll have some luck on what will be coming your way. So, but I'm sorry we didn't have good mojo for you tonight. That's never any fun when you get blanked, is it? For sure. All right, let me put our spreadsheet information up one final time for anybody that might have missed it. We'll go over, first off, what's coming up in the week ahead, and then our shipping information will follow that. So lots of fun stuff. Tomorrow night is just the one case. It'll be Contenders Draft Picks Baseball. And, of course, that's going to have a lot of our recently drafted players. Casey Mize is in there, for instance. And a lot of our hot young rookies are in there. A lot of good prospects that are just entering the farm system. Recently drafted guys. So that ought to be a fun case. And then, of course, we've got a Hit Parade Autograph Baseball that no new releases are coming out on Wednesday. So Wednesday, we are breaking some things we've already looked in before, but we're going to get in them again. We'll open another case of Leaf Best of Baseball. We'll do the back half of Flawless Collegiate case that we started tonight. And we're going to do a massive 16-box case of Illusions Football. That's that master case. 2 8-box enters, 80 hits in that thing. It's crazy, and it takes a while to get through it, but it's worth it. So it's a lot of fun. We did one last week as well as a master case. On Thursday, a triple play baseball box, 3 autograph memorabilia items in that one. Then we'll do a half case of Leaf autograph mini football helmets. That's the back half of a case. Half case of Leaf autograph football jerseys, also the back half of a case. And another full case of Bowman Chrome baseball. On Friday night, it will be autographed baseball jerseys by the half case. Impeccable football, which comes out on Friday, and we'll start breaking it Friday night. Another case of Archive Signature Series Retired Players Edition, and a full case of Gold Label Baseball, which is also a Friday release. On Saturday, we're going to take a little walk back through time and open a couple of boxes of 2013 Topps Supreme football, a couple of boxes of 2010 Plates and Patches football, another case of Gold Label baseball, and a half case of Heritage High Number, which we haven't opened in probably, 10 days or so. We'll start a new case of that on Saturday night as well. Then for tonight, one final time, we'll take a look at this. The free shipping breaks tonight, I'm anticipating to get out the door on or before Saturday. The paid shipping breaks tonight, I'm anticipating to get out on Friday. And as always, if your team was not pulled in a break tonight, you are entitled to a consolation card. It can be from any year and any series. I keep track of it for a rolling 90-day period. If you were in the free shipping break, I generally save up those consolation cards. And then when you have the next time you do hit something and you have a package shipping, I just gather them all up and send them out at once. That's the normal way I would handle it if you were in one of the free shipping breaks. But if you don't want to wait for that and you would rather have it sent to you right away, the only thing you have to do is send me a message on eBay and let me know. I will drop it in an envelope, put a stamp on it, and send it your way. If you were in one of the paid shipping breaks tonight and you didn't get a hit in that, you didn't pull a base card, not a single thing, any consolation cards that you are due will ship out with the rest of your break since it was a paid shipping break. And I think that's it for me tonight. Unless you guys have any questions for me, I think we're all wrapped up for tonight. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate you being here. I hope that your week is off to a good start. We will be back at it tomorrow night, so come by and see me again. I like having the company, as always. So thanks, everyone. Good night.